Welcome to another episode of T-shirt cooking. For today's episode, we will be doing another product review. For today's episode, the product in question will be the Baton Rouge pulled pork. This is 1 kilogram of pulled pork separated by 2 meals of 500 grams, and I paid this $9.97 at Costco. Personally, I thought $9.97, the price was too good to be true. I figured it was mostly sauce. Therefore, I decided to open the box there and then, and now I got home and here we are. It includes 2 packs of pulled pork like this and 2 packs of sauce. For today, we'll only be making one, so 1 pack of the pork and 1 pack of the sauce. What I will also be doing is weighing how much of it is in fact pulled pork and how much is sauce, so we know what we're getting at. So now this is set to 0 grams, and we'll add this. This is 386 grams. And now if we add the sauce, we are at 561 grams. Therefore, I'm assuming the plastic is 61 or so grams. Therefore, our ratio is not too bad. That means that's a 3-to-1 weight ratio. If I do some quick math, that's likely wrong, but whatever, that's the quick math. As the box details, there is a pulled pork burger, and that is what this bun is here for. And we will try and replicate this pulled pork burger to some extent by following the instructions on the back. The instructions are stovetop and microwave. Now, because we are individuals of culture, not only are we not going to microwave this, but we don't even have a microwave in this household, and it'll remain that way. The worst thing you could do is go to someone's house and they offer you something to eat, and next thing you know, they pop open that microwave door. Right there and then, you know you're never going back.
There's 3 simple steps to warming up this pulled pork, and what we're going to do is we're going to warm up a pan first, and we will then put the pulled pork directly into that pan and let it cook for 4 to 6 minutes, and we'll add a little bit of water to make sure it doesn't stick. Make sure not to add too much water, because once you add the water, you can't just simply take it out. What you're gonna have to do is cook it for a prolonged period of time to make that water evaporate. At the same time, in the other pan, we're going to heat up some oil, which we will use to toast those 2 buns. Now, while those 2 buns are toasting, we're also going to keep turning this pulled pork, making sure we get rid of any chunks. After about 4 or 5 minutes, until we see that maybe it's sort of mixed up, it's not really in big pieces, what we're going to do is we will add the sauce, mix it for another minute or so, and then we'll take it off the heat. And we'll make sure to keep turning it even once it's off the heat so it doesn't stick to the pan. This part is as simple as it gets. We take some pulled pork, we put on the bun, we get some creamy coleslaw, we put that as well on top of the pulled pork, put the top bun over, and here we have our pulled pork burger.
All right, and we're back from cooking. Now it is the time of tasting. Cooking was about 4 to 5 minutes, as you saw. It wasn't very complicated. I followed the instructions. I sort of tried to make a burger. Looks nothing like in the photo, but it is what it is. I also use coleslaw from a brand that I won't mention just because I don't particularly like that brand, but that was the only one available. But it is creamy coleslaw. I'm just using a regular brioche bun with a bit of oil on the pan. And I put some of the pork. You can't stand it up this tall. It's not possible. This is not possible where it's standing up like 3/4 of an inch. That's not realistic. No, that's not possible. All right, we're gonna go for a bite and we're gonna see what this is all about. For this particular burger, I went for a double bite, and that's just because the first bite, I felt like half of it fell back onto the cutting board. So I had to get a second bite to get the correct proportion of coleslaw to meat, because proportion is everything. And I think it tastes decently good. Honestly, for $9.97, my expectations weren't that high. 1 kilogram of pulled pork. I mean, there's enough there to maybe make 4 burgers with this amount of meat, which I think is decent for maybe 2 people, 3 people, maybe 4 people if you have other things. Now, I was going to make maybe fries or something else, but I'm trying to cut down on eating any of that. Already, I barely even finished these portions. I'm not hungry when I make these videos. Something I also want to mention too is I'm not sponsored. Like nobody's paid me to be here. Not this brand. People have asked me if any of my other videos are sponsored. They're not. I mean, I don't know if that just means I'm doing a good job of selling the product or not selling the product or reviewing the product, but if there's any other brands out there, just know that if people are asking, it's because, you know, it means something. So feel free to send me free stuff, and I might make a video about it, maybe. Once again, thank you for watching another episode of T-shirt cooking. More product reviews to come, more other kitchen sort of experiences to come. Maybe I might even do product reviews, some kitchen products that I'll be buying, maybe review those as well. We don't know. This is not a cooking show. This is a cooking experience. Special shout out to all the subscribers. We're almost at 250. Hopefully we could reach there by the time this video goes live. Maybe we won't, maybe we will. It is what it is. We still don't make a single penny. Feel free to check out our website. By the way, we just had our best day ever on the website. We sold 4 products in a single day. That's the best day ever for our website. It is what it is. We're still running at a huge negative. We need to sell over 330 products a year just to break even. What can you do? I mean, here we are. We got to start somewhere. I'll stop rambling. I'll see you guys next video.